It can be challenging for anyone to move past the breakdown of any relationship, even if it's a genuine relationship where two people just realise that they're on different paths, they want different things. They still care about each other, but they just don't want the same things out of life anymore. To a toxic relationship that you're breaking free from. It can be very challenging to move on from any kind of relationship, and it can be very challenging for most people. And we can stay trapped in that cycle for a while. However, eventually, more often than not, we do manage to process and move forward. And yes, we can sort of, the age-old saying, fake it until you make it. We can sort of get in that mindset of pretending that we've moved on, to go through the motions day in, day out, until we get to the point where, lo and behold, we've moved on. We've started to discover ourselves, discover new things, eating healthily, drinking more water, going out and exercising, getting a new career, learning more things, finding our hobbies, finding who we are as a person. So most people are capable of faking it till they make it. However, with a narcissistic individual, these often struggle to get past relationships for several reasons that are tied to their psychological needs. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, they are intent on that need for control. Narcissists have a strong desire to control those around them. We can all like that sense of certainty. Narcissists want dominance and control. Letting go of a past relationship means that the narcissist has to relinquish that control, which they don't want to do, something they find incredibly difficult to do, which is why more often than not, they will move on to a new source of supply and try to rub it in your face, to provoke that jealousy, to accuse you of being the jealous and bitter one, so that they can believe within themselves that you're the one that's envious of them and you want them back oh so much. Even if you've moved on with an entire new family, they'll believe that you've done that because you want them back, because that's the kind of thing that they will do. Only they don't just want you back. They want all their old supplies back. And they want all their old supplies to conform to their demands. Narcissists have that sort of dependency for narcissistic supply, for that constant attention, that constant validation from others. If they don't have sufficient sources of supply, especially new supply, they will revert back to old supply to fulfill their needs. Now, narcissistic individuals, like most people, much prefer positive attention. They want the praise, they want the admiration. However, if they can't get the praise and admiration from you, they're going to go all out to wind you up to get that negative reaction, so that they can feel smug that they pushed your buttons, that they got you going, that they see, look at the state of them, and they feel better about themselves. Just like when someone's winding you up and you want to say something to get at them, to get them back. That is what narcissistic individuals will do repeatedly, even if you haven't done anything for them, to them, should I say. You might have just simply said no to them. You might have just simply called them out. They get offended. Often we want to get one over on someone, we want to get someone back when we realise they've lied to us, cheated on us, betrayed us, hurt us in some of the most horrific ways. The behaviours are very similar. The intentions are very different. Narcissistic individuals have that ego. Their self-esteem is often very fragile, and they will make their victims' self-esteem virtually non-existent, because they want their victim to be heavily dependent on them, because narcissists are heavily dependent on that external validation, which is why they devalue people to feel better about themselves. Someone who once provided this validation to a narcissist can be very difficult to forget, as the narcissist ego continues to seek reassurance from old sources of supply as well as new. We can all fear abandonment, and a narcissist will go all out to place that fear of abandonment within you. They will isolate you from people. They will scapegoat people in front of you so that you fear standing up to them. You literally live in fear with them. And you do things believing that you're sort of in control of the situation, because we all like that sense of certainty when we're just living through fear. Narcissists also fear that abandonment, despite their outward confidence, which is often their arrogance. Narcissists have deep-seated fears, just like anyone can. And they kind of hold on to those past relationships because it's their way of avoiding the reality of being left behind. We're all capable of clinging on. At some point, we need to learn to let go. If a narcissist lets go, they don't genuinely let go. They still find a way to blame you as why it's all your fault. And you can feel narcissistic when you've taken all the blame and wondering, is it me? Is it them? Was it me? What did if I hadn't have done this and if I haven't have done that? Well, you take responsibility right there. So then when you sort of pass responsibility back to the rightful owner and think, right, it is them. Oh no, maybe no, I'm the narcissist. Did you lie? Did you cheat? Did you steal? Did you betray their trust? Did you manipulate? Did you take away their money and their friends and family? That's what narcissistic individuals do. They hurt people. Narcissists have those unresolved grievances. Now, yes, when you can see through somebody's lies and manipulation, you can very well hold a grudge. And a narcissist will accuse you of holding a grudge, when in reality you're remembering who they are as a person and you're not allowing them to have any access to your life again. Narcissists have those unresolved grievances. They often harbour grudges for the things they did to others. Their inability to move on can stem from their desire to settle perceived injustices or wrongs. We can all hit that stage where we'd like to see justice served. We have to find a path back now. But you're wanting to see justice served because somebody has actually done so many different toxic things to hurt you. With a narcissist, they could have potentially just not got what they wanted. You went to go and see your family member and they got offended, so they had to devalue and discard you and move on to someone new to punish you. You went to go and do that hobby that you love. You went to a book club. They get offended. Narcissists have that inability to self-reflect. They typically lack the ability to introspect and take that accountability for their actions, for the part that they played. This lack of self-awareness often prevents the narcissist from learning from their past mistakes because they're too busy blaming everybody else for their past mistakes. Genuine people can struggle to move on and ruminate. However, as they take responsibility for their behaviour, even though you're not at fault for somebody targeting you, as you have that self-awareness, you can learn and you can grow and you can develop and make sure you don't get entangled with somebody like this again. Desire for revenge. Yes, when you have dealt with a narcissist, you can have a strong desire for revenge. It's a normal human emotion, and it's just about processing it in the right way. The best revenge on a narcissist is you moving on and living well without them. For a narcissistic individual, they can hold on to past relationships out of their strong desire for revenge because you're no longer serving them, you're no longer providing them. They don't reflect to see the part that they played. They just blame you for turning against them. They feel that need to win and they will go all out to win at all costs to you because they lack the empathy to genuinely care about you. They, especially the sadistic narcissist, wants to see you suffer, which keeps them emotionally entangled long after the relationship has ended. Now, we can want revenge. That can keep us emotionally entangled. However, that desire for revenge, you have to use it as motivation to propel you forward. With a narcissist, it holds them back. You can use that revenge to move that need of wanting revenge to propel yourself forward, to learn new skills, to better yourself, to improve who you are as a person. If it's all possible without the narcissist finding out, because as soon as they see you doing well, they either want you back or they want to destroy you. These factors contribute to the narcissist's inability to let go and move on from past relationships, even when they've got a new source of supply. It keeps them emotionally and mentally stuck. We can all go through that phase of being emotionally and mentally stuck. It's about finding our personal journey to process and to let go and move on the best we can. Narcissists struggle to do this because to them, everyone should be bowing down to them. Everyone should be apologizing to them. Everyone should be taking care of them. They don't see themselves as the issue. And they often go all out to accuse others of being the problem. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, and the new book, which is out now, which is the hilarious and horrifying memes and their meanings of narcissistic and emotional abuse, and they'll be in the link also in the description also if you'd like to go and check those out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Can't speak. Bye.